Hundreds of international developers and more than 20 countries are showcasing their real estate projects, along together with the Saudi Vision 2030 leading projects under one roof here at Global CityScape in Riyadh. On the sidelines of this exhibition, please allow me to welcome Vice President at CityScape, Mr. Chris Peller, to further discuss the exhibition's vision and its pertinent role in the kingdom's economic advancement.
CityScape, when it travels around the world, gets underneath the skin of the country to understand what their ambition is. What we have found in Saudi Arabia is there is a unique position where the country's ambition is driven by a reality of success and is focused on the future living of the individuals, our Saudis, but also embracing the international participants. CityScape Global is a product and exhibition that represents the future of what the country is. And Saudi is uniquely positioned to achieve its ambitions. So under the guidance of His Royal Highness's Vision 2030, there is a clear diversification away from the economic reliance on natural fuels and a real push to actually see how that economy can thrive, but also drive inbound investment, but continue that outbound investment as well. So the focus of the country is very much about that separation, about being reliant on their oil and moving towards something which is a lot more sustainable, pushing in tourism, pushing in industry, pushing in manufacturing. So there really is a change in the mentality and the diversification of the country. All of the projects, every single one, not just the giga but the mega projects, have very clear KPIs which are bound within the focusing around sustainability and the ecosystem. Be it from projects such as Green Riyadh, which will, when you buy a property, you can phone them up and they will bring you plants, they will bring you trees, they will give all of that to you free of charge. But every element and every single project is around making sure that we lower the temperature, focused on the climate and focused on our living and the future of living. The big ambition for CityScape was to give the opportunity for an international audience to actually start understanding what the reality of these projects are. Everybody around the world understands the NEOM and the Dariyah and the Red Sea projects. During Cityscape, people can get underneath what's actually happening, really understand the foundations, but also understand the progress. We've seen an overwhelming response for this year's show, with over 250,000 people registering for the show. And a large quantity of that, over 12% of that, are international visitors, which is brilliant because it shows their appetite to learn, appetite to explore, but also their real appetite to invest. So we invited institutional investors over the 22 years that CityScape has been going. We have a network around the world, and they are from institutional investors, financiers, private investors, sovereign wealth funds. There are many different reasons why they're coming to CityScape Global in Riyadh. The keys are to actually understand what opportunities exist, what securities and regulations sit around that, but also really now to start engaging with people where investments can start to really happen. So we have over 2,000 international investors coming into the show, of which we have 93 of what we class as the institutional investors. These are entities which represent trillions of dollars from around the world. These people are so engaged, and what we're doing with them, we have private conferences, we have private boardrooms, we're linking them up with government, we're linking up with the developers. And now today we're taking them out on tours as well, so they can actually, again, see what's happening on the ground. There's nothing like coming to Riyadh and actually seeing what's happening. We still have a day and a half of Cityscape left, so please come over and join us in Malhelm. The show is a phenomenal success, but allow every single one of our visitors to really uncover the amazing work which is happening in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.